Hello, folks. This is Kevin from Good Day, Good Prayers. I did release my second video today, late this evening. I'm going to read some information to you. This information has to do with the information that I gave to you earlier today. We talked about the contracts and who had signed the contracts. We also talked about the fact that in 2017, the Alliance began to take down the tunnels and the underground military bases. That took place between 2017 and 2021. From what it looks like, the mass graves would have taken place between the years 2021 to 2024, which would be during the Biden administration. This would have happened after the domes were taken down, which were completed by the end of the Trump administration. Where they seem to be, or at least as near as what we can tell, Atlanta, Memphis, California, Chicago, New York, Pennsylvania, Ohio, Michigan, Illinois, Indiana. Now, these are kind of serious situations. In Michigan, there's a lot of dumps now. This was Jennifer Granholm's doing when she was governor, and it's possible that that is the location. There's one near Pearson, and there's one in another part of the state, and it is very, very serious that there were most likely things that happened in that regard. Also, they happened underneath not only dumps in Michigan, but in other parts of the country, and I did name some that I believe are where they're going to find them, or at least near those places. The thing is that it looks like they're going to be under abandoned buildings. Some of them were part of the tunnel system at one point in time. They happened to be near where there were railroads, and that was where some of the major stores were. These were the mega stores. The Q said to watch the water, and they are taking out bridges. One of them is the Brooklyn Bridge. They're trying to take it out. They're wanting to stop the flow of food, unfortunately, going into the sanctuary cities, which is kind of weird because these people are supposed to be friends of the people that are the terrorists. They're the ones who are supporting the terrorists. They're the ones who are giving them sanctuary, and yet they're bringing the people in a lot of these areas down. That's one of the reasons why there's so many less people in a lot of the sanctuary cities. I'm very concerned about this, and a lot of other people are, because there are so few people in those areas. Now, if they had taken out the number of people that they say they're taking out, it would not have made that much of a difference. However, the loss of life of the American people in those cities will make up the difference as to why some of those cities are so deserted. And one of the things is the sanctuary cities are not only housing the terrorists, but they become soft targets for 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 that kind of a thing. Now, we were also talking about sex trafficking, and this was in an earlier video. And the mega churches, some of the people that are involved in the leadership of those are being implicated in some of the different sex trafficking um, places, such as Epstein, Diddy, and some of the other ones. And there were 4 or 5 of them. You may not remember all of them, like Nexus and some of those others. In the future, it looks like, because some of the people in mega churches were involved in child sex trafficking and made a lot of money from that, that small churches may very well be the way of the future. The mega churches may no longer be mega churches. Now, there was a reason why I did not become ordained. I didn't want to become ordained, but I'm really glad, looking back at it, that I didn't become involved in the ministry because of some of the problems that the ministry is facing due to a lot of the things that were happening, especially with the television ministries and the megachurches. Now, unfortunately, I sidestepped becoming ordained, and I started working in Christian television. So I was actually working with some of the people that were in these mega churches. So I kind of had dealings with some of those people. It's kind of weird, really. Hit almost like out of the fat and into the fire, I guess you might say. But there was a situation that occurred that caused me to decide to leave, and I'm kind of glad that I listened, because I think that was from the Lord. At least that's my opinion, and I may be wrong, but I believe that's a very good possibility that God wanted me to leave. This is Kevin from Good Day, Good Prayers. This is a quick update, only about 8 minutes long, and I want you folks to have a good day.